So this is the exact same story so far that we got last episode, except the last line. Aaliyah is avoiding returning to Iox and telling Miari about Renba's death. Indeed I am. I didn't like the way Janiki told us that Miari is not who she says she is. Now, I was noticing the symbols here, which probably means Heaven's Vault, and I think I can actually translate it. It's land in the stars, and then there's like a moving up, like super far up movement or go. So, I mean, it's got to be Heaven's Vault, like, right? That makes too much sense. Everything I know about the language points to that being Heaven's Vault. So, we got a lantern here. Low on oil, darn. Makes sense. Everything's running out here. Well, we can light it. Any way to light it? Looks like it needs a taper. Probably shouldn't burn the tent down anyways. 6 wouldn't like it. Okay, well, take it. Whoops, I hit 1. Oh, good. It accepted it. The game accepted it. Smash the lantern. Interesting. Well, hold on. Before I smash... Oh, wait, no. Nope. I know exactly what to do with a smashed lantern. Now it's nice and sharp. Oh. Did you hear that? Oh. She's awake, Yahtzee. Now I'm going to try to pronounce these names correctly. They'll be coming. Take a shard. One of these should do for a dagger. I don't want to stab you, Yahtzee. But by the waters I will. Uh-oh. Let's listen. It's simple. She has a ship. We need to leave. Yeah, there's 2 people here, huh? This is not good. Think the waters, they didn't tie my hands together. Alright, let's cut the cords and confront them. Should be able to cut the cords with a glass shard. The rope's tough. We can't just leave her here. The food is all but gone. The water, too. Oh, they're not all bad. She's from Iox. She has a robot. If I can come for you, someone will come for her. Keep cutting. Where's 6? We gotta find him. I know I've been giving him a lot of crap, but... Oh, time to go. Uh-oh. Cut through, cut through, cut through! One last slice. He's leaving. They've gone. By all the waters, Aaliyah, but you're in trouble now. Where's 6? Alright, well... I do like role-playing, but I think I'm just going to hang out here and relax for a little bit, even though that's not what my character would do. So, the pronunciations, I was remembering that we pronounced Rucka, spelled R-A-Q-I, Rucka, the voiceover did. So, I'm wondering now if Janika, you know, the I at the end should maybe sound like an sound, and Yatsa should maybe sound like an I sound. The woman was living here. Remba, you left someone behind? Well, that deserves a remark. They're going for the ship. Oh, 6, you're here. Mistress. I trust your cranium is intact. 6, am I glad to see you? Indeed, mistress. Where were you? I was biding my time, mistress. But now I believe it has been bidden quite enough. If I may, I believe we should leave this moon swiftly. How? Does the hopper work? I will activate the hopper now. Yep. Let's get out of here before they get to the ship. And so we left the camp and returned to the ship. Well, I feel bad for Yatsa and his girlfriend. I'm so glad 6 came back. 6? 6? Saved by 6. Can my pride take it? I think it can. I think that hit on the head jolted free some of my empathy for 6. We returned to the ship and sprang up into the water. We should sail to Iox and tell Miari what we've seen. I said I wasn't going to, but What about Yatsa, as I will call him now? I think I can see them. I can see Yatsa's limp. What do we do about those two down there, Six? I know I'm very mad at them, but we can't just leave them. I can hop down and retrieve them, mistress. Do you think they'll try to overpower me? They're just Elberethians thinking I'm an Ioxian and steal the ship? Do you think so? The man has only one functional arm, mistress. I would say the odds are even or better. You think we should? No, mistress. I'm quite content to leave them behind. However, I anticipate such an action would cause you some internal harm. You have a core, as well as I. Yeah. I mean, how much has my heart thawed since I was trapped in that tent? I think I'm coming to the realization that, like, I kind of am an Ioxian, right? Aaliyah's coming to that realization. She wants to be an Elberethian, and she empathizes with the Elberethians, but she knows she would probably do the same as Yatsa. And Remba left the woman behind? That's awful, and we hate it, and go and get them. Go and get them, Six. Really, mistress? And we do have a core. We do have an ethical core. Same as Six. Well, not same as Six. You came back for us? Let me make something clear right now. You try anything, and I will toss you overboard. Yes, Micus. Don't start with a Micus again. He understands Ioxian. My name's Aaliyah. Really? I am Sia. How do I pronounce these names? That's kind of like Mayari. I mean, no, what are we going to do with you? You don't want to go to Iox. I will take you to Iox if that's what I have to do. There is no one in the nebula for us. On Elbereth we are slaves. I will have to return to the market. I'm owned. I'm taking you to Iox. You know what? Is he there? Remba's dead. His ship blew up inside a dust cloud. Oh, very well then. Six, chart our course. Yes, mistress. We're going to Iox. We're going to Iox. Did not think that was going to happen. But man, my poor little Elberethian mind has been blown by these two. I can't believe Renba left behind that Sia. Professor Miari will want to know what happened to Renba, but I'm not sure, whether she can take it, and we can't really give her the crown, can we? Now, should we stop by the spot on the mural on the way? You know, I kind of think so. Yeah, supposedly we're sailing to Iox, but we're going via Ghost's Wake. So maybe just on the way. I'm really procrastinating this time. Yeah. Let's... Oh, wait, can I not get out of the... Can I not unplot my course? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why not. Huh. Wonder why the game doesn't let you do that. Am I missing it? I don't think so. There's a tab exit button behind my face there.
They say on Iox that the rivers flow with the souls of the dead. Anything to scare you to the ground.
So I believe this is the way to Ghost's Wake. That site that was on the mural. There are unexplored rivers to the left. Let's explore them, right? But I calculate they might reach our destination. Oh, I made a terrible turn. How did I... Oh, I went right there. Yeah, terrible turn. Alright. Huang will be waiting, no doubt. Yeah, that'll be the one good thing about going back to Iox, huh? He'll have found a frog to show me or something. Oh, Huang. Our route goes right momentarily, mistress, as should we. Well, hang on. Let me be the judge of that. Ooh. Can I get super far to the right? No. Seems like there's something down there that maybe I missed. Do you like Master Huang, mistress? Why do you ask? Oh, how do I get there? Yeah, I missed a right turn. Oh, it's because you can't do it until I plot a course there, maybe? That's interesting. I find him feeble-minded and tiresome. What? Really? But I cannot decide if my view is objectively or merely subjectively correct. I'd still rather travel with Huang than you. Okay. I think that was good-natured. I do not believe Huang could perform any of my functions, mistress. Yeah, I really want to get there, but I can't. Yeah. All these paths in there were blocked off, right? So next time we plot a course, we'll be able to do it.
All the rivers of the nebula flow to Iox in the end. If you tie off your sail, Iox is where you'll wash up. It's the heart of the nebula. Or else, it's the gutter.
Yeah, it's the gutter. I like that. Saya, Renba told me he was looking for an observatory. Mistress? I was not aware of this. That's right. He found a boat. I think that's Saya. And what is an observatory? Renba didn't find anything except the boat. He found something inside the boat. An artifact, a telescope, I think. We found that telescope. Once he found it, that was when he left. And now we have the telescope. He barely even tied up the tent. He did not tie up the tent from what we saw. So the telescope must be linked to the observatory. He was following some kind of trail. A plausible hypothesis, mistress. Set us down 6. Made it to Iox. I'm not 100% sure if I want to talk to Mayari, but we should tell the professor what happened to Renba. And those two hopefully are okay. Yatsa and Saya? I helped them directly to the lower level, mistress, so as to be less conspicuous. They couldn't be any more conspicuous here. How many Ioxians do you know with crushed arms? Or indeed, dirty faces? Well, actually, now that I look at it, this sculpture looks like one of the glyphs we found, the one that I have meaning royal or success. Maybe it's just Ioxian. What do you think of this sculpture, 6? It has a pleasing balance to it. Worth the time it took to make? When there are people on Elbereth who don't eat, are your own exploits worth the time they take, mistress? Should we not be making history rather than reviewing it? Be quiet, 6. Well, if I told him to be quiet, it doesn't make much sense for me to then ask him a question. Let's talk to Huang before we go see...
The library is a quiet spot to think. Except when Huang's in there, which of course, he always is.
So now I know how to pronounce it. Huang. That's good to know. Hello, Huang. Let's talk first, and then we'll show him something. Listen, Huang. Do you know anything about an ancient observatory? An observatory? That's interesting. Let me tell you something I heard about Renaki. Renaka, maybe? Is there an observatory there? Oh, not quite. I was on Renaka recently. I know, me, on a boat. You should have seen me. I turned green. You are never coming on the Nightingale. Thank you. I would rather not. Anyway, on the boat there was a trader called Amadu. He was talking, pretty expansively, if you understand me, about something he'd found. He called it... Oh, forget it, you're not interested. Of course I'm interested. My face doesn't look like I'm interested? Oh, all right, then. You asked me about an observatory. That's what Amadu said he'd found. Obviously, I'm interested in that. So, I'm looking for a particular observatory. Not just any observatory. Oh, well, this one sounded like it was old. I thought of you. Well, thank you. How old are these books of yours? Some are really old, but not, not ancient. They date back to the first Empress or so. I found something Remba discovered near Elbereth. This is the Eagle's Path's moon, huh? A big boat. Oh, yes? Was a ship. Underground. Underground? How did it get there? I think it flew there? Or rather, it crashed there. Then how did he find it? Huh. Do you have any idea? It's a good question. None at all. None. Huh. Alright, well, thanks, Huang. Have you found any artifacts you want me to look at? I think so. Quite a few. Is he going to help us translate or something? Let's do the necklace. I don't know which would be more interesting. Have you ever seen anything like this necklace? What even is that? I mean, it's a piece of jewelry, I suppose. Are those snails? Yeah, Six called them shells. He said they live in water. Well, you can hold on to that, I think. It's disgusting. Let's show him another artifact. I've made a few more finds recently. Oh yes. The telescope that takes us to the observatory, perhaps. Take a look at this. May I? There's an inscription. I read it as follow sky roads. Yes, I think you're correct about sky. Sweet. Oh, and that was heaven. What I thought was heaven in the title. Okay. Possibly it's a synonym. Or a homonym, I mean. I'm glad you agree. Interesting. I've seen something else like that, I think, that was also inscribed. Now, where is it? Yes, this is it. Ooh, take me to the observatory, baby. Take me. This was marked onto a dented golden sextant. It was found in a Renaka temple a few months ago. I don't know if it's related, of course. This one is a fractured fragment from an even longer phrase. I think I can do this. We got an and. We got a potentially does not, but also sail. And then probably ends with sky. All right. It can't be both does not and sail. So let's see. If I did the sail there, we'd have, what would that be? Like to swim? And if I did that, it would be, oh, it would start with a movement. I don't know that it ever, I don't know that a word ever starts with that movement, Cliff. So I'm going to try that. Boom. Let's go. I'm sure my translation for sail is correct now. Excellent. Sail. Up. So move up. Maybe up is not necessarily the directional up, but I don't know. Quickly. Why not? And illuminate. So it's a verb that has to do with light and movement. Move quickly and sail quickly and illuminate the sky, or open the sky, or, oh, that's so interesting. Let's try open. That has more to do with movement, I think. Sail quickly and open sky. Do you have any more like that? Ooh, let me see. How about this? It's a picture of a brass sextant. It was found while digging under the canteen here on Iox. Ooh. This one has several words. So let's see. Move quickly into... Ah, that isn't the word for swift. No, it's not, is it? But I believe I remember the word move, mistress. Good, okay. So what does this say then? Did I have this? It was what? So maybe this is another word, like a question word, right? So may or when. No, this is time. So when? 100% when. And then, yeah. So it was movement and up, so the winds. Maybe the nebula, but we'll say winds. When winds move into... And what's the circle? Oh, I didn't write it down, but it's... has to do with... like a unit, like a single thing. I put that this is concrete. We had a different symbol that was more like an abstract thing. When moves move into line? I guess that could make sense. It's a single thing. Like a ray, like if this means rays of sun, and that means one single thing. Does when winds move into line make sense? Do you have any more like that? Oh, let me see. No, nothing comes to mind. Well, thank you. Do you want me to archive the telescope? No, not finished with that. That's gonna help us find the observatory, right? Oh, well, of course. Archive it. You kidding me? Let's show him. We'll just do all of it. Let's exhaust these things. Oh wait, no, I don't want to give it to them. Ooh, wait, tell me about the dull crystal. I don't want to archive it, but what do you make of this dull crystal? Oh, interesting. I'm not sure we have anything quite like that one. I'll take the dull crystal to the archives then. No. Oh, well, of course. Leah, I can't help but notice you seem to keep back a lot of things. Things that belong here in the university where they will be safe. They're really important for my research. You'll get them, I promise, but right now they're really important. They aren't artifacts, they're objects. They have purposes, places, histories. I need them to understand the nebula. Right, of course. Sorry to, I'd best get on with some work myself. No. I got texts for you. Found something you might be interested in. Let's see now. There's an inscription. I read it as Pilgrim and Stranger. I'm sure you're right on Pilgrim. I'm sure of it. I know. What about Stranger? Thanks, Wong. And seems like we can't show him any more text, so let's just read a book of our own, maybe. I don't know how you find the time to read all of these, Wang, excuse me. Oh well, I make the time, I suppose. All right, pleasure chatting. We confirmed Pilgrim. We got a couple other words. That was loads of fun. Be seeing you, Huang. Now, what do you think, Six? Time to go, mistress? Well, since you offered, do it. Oh, this way, mistress. And so we left the university without talking to Miari. Thank you, Six. I appreciate the permission. We should sail to Iox and tell Miari what we've seen, the game wants me to know. Well, 1 out of 2. I was thinking about that boat that Remba found. Well, found a fragment of anyway. The Empire never used ships that large, right? And it was too old, too long buried. You have never seen a ship like it. This changes our history, Six. There must have been a whole age before the Empire, when ships like great whales crawled the rivers. But doing what? Trading, mistress? Perhaps people lived on them. Can you imagine that? A boat which people live on? An age of sail. Before the Empire was founded. Before the Empire locked down the nebula. Can we leave? Like, did they come from outside the nebula? Right? Wow. We got some age of sail sites, eh? So from Remba's dig site, we'd recover more shards of iolite crystals. Okay, those were iolites, huh? I don't know enough about this. I want to know which artifacts we found. Oh, okay. Interesting. So we found this map at the dig site. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. And then what about the other Age of Sail site? Did that not from Renba's? Yeah, this is the iolite crystal. Okay, so we have nothing else about this piece of dull crystal that presumably is iolite, right? So what is iolite? That's what took us to, we tracked it to the hideout moon, right? I forget. All right, well, the question is, shall we go to this site from the mural? How fast would that be? We go this way, maybe? Or should we go to Elbereth first on the way to the site from mural? Let's go to Elbereth first, see if we can talk with Oroi about the crown, because it's been about a day. She's probably finished looking at the crown now. She might be able to tell us something about it. And I'm going to start letting Six take the reins. Oh, you should go right ahead, mistress. Yeah. I'll tell you what, you do it. I'm going to rest. This game is so cool how the narrative just adjusts to whatever you're doing. It really feels like that. Oh, and I could show the dull crystal to Oroi. Excellent. So you know what happens when you make videos on games, like blind playthroughs and stuff, is YouTube starts being like, oh, you're interested in Heaven's Vault? Well, have I got a video for you? And I'm like, no, I can't watch that. Can't watch that Heaven's Vault video. I'm sure it's great. And then YouTube is like, oh, you don't want to watch any videos about Heaven's Vault. Oh, I see. I got it. You've rejected the best videos about Heaven's Vault I have. There's an inscription on here. Did I not read it earlier? How have I never noticed that? Well, I did used to trace them out when I was a girl. Yeah, this is a new one, huh? It's the end of a longer line of text. But anyways, I was going to talk about one of the videos I did watch on Heaven's Vault, and that was the creator, John Ingram, I think, gave a talk about how he does his narrative stories and like open-endedness and his thoughts on that. It's so good. It's so interesting. It made me realize like how open this game is. Actually, it wasn't specifically Heaven's Vault, and there were no spoilers. So when I watched it, I was like, as soon as I, get to a part where he's like, so in Heaven's Vault, this story thing happened, I was like, I'm going to turn it off. Like, I'm not going to spoil it for myself. But he never did that. It was all pretty hypothetical, which was great. And so I watched the whole video, and it was very interesting. So this has got to be welcome. But why is it be welcome? It's because it's a verb. Yeah, I mean, welcome is a verb. So, okay. So it's a entity, a person, and all of us, right? Like, yeah, okay, we welcome you, something like that. Together, we join together. We speak together to you. We welcome you. It makes sense. And then speak. I think it might be worth checking that that's speak, but then again, that's pray. So, okay, I'm going to mark that as speak. It looks a lot like what I think a religious symbol is, like for holy and emperor. I could still change my mind, but be welcome and pray. It's inviting us in, 6. Set Boyaki Refar. Catkiss. I forgot to do the door's voice for the first part. I thought it was me, but it was the door. To Oroi. And probably Tappy too, huh? I'll never get used to that. Which one is this? I guess we can see Tappy first. Because there was something we wanted to show him, and he was like, oh, not today, not today. Oh, what was Tappy's voice again? And it was, wait, is it Tapa? What was the city built to be? That's a great question. Was that 6 or me talking? I don't know. Oh, and this is a cool version of Before the Fall, which is a really good song on the soundtrack. Okay, we better reply before it stops. Yeah, no one knows. Not a lot of people think about the past. Interesting. Let's enter.
Cabinets glinting with gold and polished glass.
Aliyah, you don't visit me nearly enough. I had forgotten the color of your eyes. I was here yesterday. Don't mock me. No, but you're prickly. One day you should come and we'll watch the rivers and the dock together on the rooftop. Will your people ransack my ship, huh? Your ship only has one treasure on it, my dear. Me? Oh, thank you. How is life on Iox anyway? As sterile as ever? Ugh, that's a good word for it. You've always been too untidy for that place and too proper for this one. Okay. Let's show you an artifact. I'm not proper. I've picked up a few items you might be interested in. Oh, yes? This dull crystal. Dating from at least the earliest days of the Empire. Interesting. I've seen something so beautiful only once before. And since it's you, I'll show you. Put that thing away. This one's too good to muddy with business. Put it away. Now let me see. Here we are. Whoa. Is that a globe? Just look at this glorious thing. It's enormous. I don't even know what it is. And I found it just sitting in the grass by the Catkiss Gate like a fat lost cat. Here, I thought maybe it was a child's toy, but who would make something so beautiful for a child? You just found it on the ground? And it moves. The circles rotate. They all rotate. You push one and everything rotates. Why would you want that? I don't know. I was hoping you might twist here and squeeze there and pop. No? Well, no matter. I'd rather you didn't break it. I don't see any inscriptions. And I've been over it with my glass. I couldn't find any either. And you want me to find out where it came from? Oh, that's a good idea. It's so unusual. I don't know who I'd find to trade it with anyway. But maybe if you find where it came from, you could let me know. I've shown this thing to Oroi, to my mother. None of them understand the way we do, Aaliyah. You're a star amid 1,000 sparks. Well, can I show you another artifact? No, yes. I've got this map made at an Age of Sail site. It's an annotated nebula map dating from the Age of Sail, an age that we just invented, right? It's possible. Ah, well, I may be able to do a little distance with that. I have something of a similar period, I think. Now then. A brass telescope decorated with the outline of a bird's wing, and there's an inscription. So this was the star. We have one that I said stars was. We'll say stars again because it's light above. This was an adjective, you know, like as if it were above. So we'll say above, I suppose. Stars above and wind below. That makes a lot of sense. Stars above and wind below. This comes from the same site as the spherical device, I think. We've got a lot of information on the Age of Sail site now. This will make it easier to locate. So, you've seen it. The telescope for your annotated nebula map? Did we write down the map? Yeah, we can trade. Telescopes are interesting. You have a deal. I think this looks rather good here. It will take me some time to set up buyers for what you've given me, so anything more, let me consider another time, my fine lady. Sounds good. Talk to you later. Tappa? Tappa? Am I just gonna say all the I's like sounds? Take care of yourself out there. I don't know why he talks like that, guys. Don't ask me. We have a few new artifacts to trace. Also, we have pinpointed one new location of note, an Age of Sail site. Perhaps we should return to the ship now, mistress? No. I want to see Oroi before we go. Is this the way to Oroi? Where am I going? As you wish, mistress. Oroi's yard is this way. Phew. We gotta walk past the workers. Mistress? This is a slave market. Yeah. Are you surprised? This is Elbereth. It's about as far from Iox as you can go. Well. Oh, I cannot be here, mistress. We won't be staying for long. I know. Hurts me too. Now come on. In here. The strings are so expressive. They did such a good job with the soundtrack. I hope your friend is still here, mistress. She'll come. You did come. Ah, Leah. Good. Quickly, come in. We got access. That thing you brought in. What'd you make of it? First things first. Where did you find it? How? From a moon in the eye of the cyclones. Yeah, right. Wait, you sailed into the cyclones? Aaliyah, are you mad? Wasn't that dangerous? And I might be... Of course it wasn't. Only an enormous space storm 10 times bigger than Elbereth. Did you even know if there was a river out? It's a good point, but that's not the point. Then it should be the point. I've lost you once to Iox. I don't want to lose you again. These poor kids and their attachments. The real puzzle is, how did it get where it was? The place looked like someone had been living there. Wasn't the Emperor sent into exile when the Empire fell? Don't tell me you found where they sent him. Well, he wasn't around to ask. I think maybe you did. Did you ever hear of the Great Forge? A moon used in the early Empire for crafting complex devices. I've never seen anything so obviously made there before. Did you say devices? Multiple? More than one? I think this sort of thing was common in the Holy Empire. Things people wore, things they carried. They were all functional, active. And this forge, Oroi, is it real, not just a myth? It must have been real and huge, employing hundreds, maybe thousands of people. You know where? I have no idea. You're the archaeologist. Wow. Thanks, Oroi. Do you want it back or what? Well, I do, but... what, is there anything more you could do? Wait, I should have said the other one. I could try to activate it, but I don't know how much charge it takes. Ooh, don't want to fry it. Well, you think it's likely? It's possible. Well, it's just a metal brick right now. If you burn out the mechanism, it won't make any difference. No one can use it now anyway. Are you sure? Seriously, I might well set it on fire. I'm touched you'd trust me, Aaliyah. Of course I trust you. Of course, she says, of course. I'll try low flows and work up. I'll see what I can do. So, you're not going to do it right now? Oh, one other thing. I found a strange shard of crystal. I thought you might be able to tell me what it is. I'm a technic, not a mystic healer. So, I don't know. Rest it on your belly and see if it helps you break wind. I think this kind of crystal was significant in the Empire. More than just decoratively. Alright, you've got my interest. I'll take a look. I'll do it tonight, maybe. We'll see if my shop burns down from the crown. Thank you, Oroi. I'll let you work now. It's good to see you. Always good to see you. You should let me work. But how are things here? Still slow, but it's not getting any worse. Have fun on the rivers, Aaliyah, Lazra. Well, I suppose we can get back to the ship, right? Is Six gonna offer? Do I need to walk all the way down there? Is there anything romantic with Oroi? I can't tell. Shall we leave now, mistress? Do it. Stand still, mistress. And so we left the surface of Elbereth, with enough new evidence to find a previously unknown site from the Age of Sail. we should sail to Iox and tell Miari what we've seen. Not yet, not yet, not yet, my son. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Next time, we'll sail to the Age of Sail site, or there was another one. Right. We were going to go to the site from the mural. Oh, wow. Can we actually make it there? An eclectic series of ancient artifacts, most notably Tappy's sphere. Lost City, perhaps. Could explore this region for more evidence to uncover, or could wait until I know something else, but it doesn't let me sail there, right? Oh, I have to tell the game that we're moving on first. Time to move on. So I think next episode, I will prepare the tackle mistress. Next episode, we will go first to this location, and then if there's time, we'll move on to the Age of Sail. But first, sight from the mural is closest, right? We can plot a course there. And then we can plot a course there. And yeah, apparently this map is a lot bigger than I first thought, which is very exciting to me. But that'll do it for today. See you guys next time.